You're trying to make me feel better?
I mean...
Or are you going to be I told you so, Douglas, today? Go ahead.
Well,
go ahead.
No, because I know how. Listen, I know how people are feeling this morning. But sometimes y'all need to listen to the drunk uncle at the barbecue.
You know what? Shut up.
You know what I'm saying is this: if even though in his infinite wisdom, if your uncle's had one too many, normally they say a drunk person speaks the truth. I tried to tell y'all yesterday.
Well, their truth, yeah.
I tried to tell you yesterday.
Yeah, you called it. You called Taiwan not pitching great. I hear you.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, you know how everybody else knows you're afraid of somebody but you?
Yeah.
That's what it was. Like, the Mets own you. Let's just say
they certainly own them there. They own them there. They own them there.
They kind of own you here, too.
Well, I wouldn't say as much. I mean, the Phillies...
Okay, what? You, out of 3 times of whooping your ass on your porch, you get 1 win? That's still a win,
no,
though.
we beat them here 2 out of 3.
Okay, all right, then.
But up there, they've kicked their ass. I mean, it is a sobering series. 215-592-9494. How's everyone feeling this morning? I mean, like, I am...
I'm good.
You're good?
Well,
you're good? No, I'm angry at you.
No, can I just say this, man? Okay, can I give you an analogy that you might understand?
Sure. Say,
for instance, you have a friend, like you're out one night, and say something happens and you might get into a little bit of a tay-to-tay with somebody, and you with your friend. Mm-hmm. Now, you know the cat that you're with, you know them well enough to know that they ain't about to throw a punch. Say if something about to happen, you just know if it's 3 people and it's you and your boy, you're probably going to be the only one fighting.
You got foxhole guys and not foxhole guys.
That's not.
I got you.
That's not who they are, man. I mean, and that's just the reality of the situation. There was no fight had in those last 3 games. Like, there was a rally the second game.
One. Yeah, the second one.
But there's no sustainability in that.
Well, last night was disgusting. I mean, Hewitt's a fair analogy. That's what the Phillies look like right now. 215-592-9494. Last night was disgusting. I'm disappointed. I am angry at the way they played.
I'm not.
I know you're not. I am. You know what? I'm annoyed at them as much as I'm annoyed at myself because I keep getting fooled by them. They have these highs where I start to believe again in what they could be. And then they have these lows. I mean, there are sobering realities sometimes with the Phillies where they remind you of what they are. And here's what they are. They're a good baseball team. They're not a great baseball team. They're a team that can get beat by anyone. At any given time. At any given time. And they obviously can play well at any given time. We saw it last week against the Seattle Mariners where they played a great series. But last night, like, I want my 2.5 hours back. That was a joke. They let a pitcher who has pitched 3 games. I know that kid has some good stuff. He
has some electric stuff.
Yeah, but 3 games in the major leagues made him look like that. They had 0 walks last night. They looked like they wanted to go home. And I wanted to go home, even though I was home anyway. I wanted to just go into the covers and go to sleep after that game. I feel ridiculous. I believed in them again.
Don't feel ridiculous.
No, I do.
Joe.
I do, because I sat here on Monday.
You need a hug.
No, I need a drink. An alcoholic one. I need a real drink. I mean, I'm just so annoyed.
I mean, I'm not. It's. You know what it is, Joe? It's almost like we all have children. Well, Kyle doesn't have any children, but
he has to deal with us every day, which is
that's kind of we're childlike. But when you have kids, you know your kids well enough to expect what to expect from them.
But you also have hope. That they're going to grow out of things.
This is what I like to say. You hoping for the win, but you're prepared for the loss.
Yeah.
I was hoping for the win last night.
You were very prepared for the loss.
But I was prepared for it, and that's the way that you have to be. Because there's been too many times that this team has shown me exactly who they are. Like, you want to think that your kid's a straight A student, but they might be a B plus C student. Now, you're always striving for that A student, and if they give you A's, you'll be pleasantly surprised. Yeah. But when they get the report cards, you kind of know what it's going to be.
It's another good analogy, but unlike my kids, I'm not proud of the Phillies right now, and I don't love them. 215-592-9494. That's how you hop aboard. All right, can we hear from Topper? Because you know what I wanted to hear last night after the game, and I knew I wasn't going to get it from this group. I wanted to hear the Phillies as upset as I am. I wanted to hear the Phillies disappointed in themselves, and instead I get a lot of shrugging of the shoulders. We'll get him tomorrow. Here's Topper after the game on what we just watched.
Times like this, when coming off this, is it helpful sometimes to look at it from 30,000 feet? I mean, you're still 4 games up. You have a 4-game division lead. You know, you're in pretty good shape as far as that goes. It's sometimes helpful to take a view of the whole big picture.
Absolutely. It's one series. And I know it's against the Mets, but, and admittedly so. We need to play better, but we will. We got a good club, and that's not going to change.
Look, I didn't expect anything different. I knew he was going to say that. Same thing with Schwarber. We'll hear from him coming up. I wanted to hear someone in that clubhouse last night have a little sense of urgency, say this is unacceptable. We didn't play even close to our best baseball. We're better than this. I'm disappointed. Why do the Phillies always act like there's just a runway of years and years to figure this out? Like, time is running out on this group, and I don't know if they get it. 215-592-9494. Where do you come down? Ultimately, Hugh Douglas, are the Phillies going to be okay? Because that really is what we're wondering today. As Scott, we played it coming in. He said it. It's a 4-game lead now. That is not 7. It's not close to 7. We have a race in the NL East. I still think they're going to be okay and not completely collapse and fall on their face. But it's certainly more up in the air than it was 3 days ago. Hugh Douglas, are the Phillies going to be okay?
Are the Phillies going to be okay? Yes, I think they are, but...
No, you threw the button there. You threw the button.
I hope. I am hoping... And I know hope is not a strategy, but I'm hoping they don't see the Mets in the playoffs.
Well, they got to see him for 4 in 2 weeks here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, and if we see him for 4, they're probably going to take 2. And I hope we don't see him in the playoffs.
All right, well, that last thing you said, I agree with that.
If we see him in the playoffs, I don't have confidence that they're going to get past them.
Well, how could you right now? 215-592-9494. Where are you at in the Phillies? Are they going to be okay? And the emotion you have this morning is the Phillies go up to New York and they get their butts kicked for 3 nights. Kyle, where are you at with the Phillies this morning?
I don't know, dude. I honestly wish you guys would just leave me the hell alone today.
Why?
I'm already tired of you, Douglas.
What I do?
You're way too cheery.
What you
acting
mean?
like
Why
everything's
am I?
okay.
Well, first of all,
I knew it. I told you so. Douglas would roll in
this
here
is
today.
very annoyed with you today.
First of
Feel
all,
it.
this is not I told you so, Douglas.
No, that's exactly what it was.
No, it's not.
And you're all laughing and giggling. This is a very serious matter.
Listen.
I don't know if I'm going to be okay, let alone the Phillies.
And I know how you feel, but
No, you don't.
I do.
I don't
But-
think anybody does.
I tried to protect you from this.
No,
as
I know.
the drunk uncle at the barbecue.
don't care.
As your friend.
Don't care.
As your compadre.
No,
I try to protect both of y'all.
Don't care.
This is the same thing as the flood, the 92, the 94 WIP flood.
The great midday flood of
Yeah,
2025.
I couldn't think of the
Yeah,
name.
same thing, yeah.
This is the same thing.
No,
I tried to warn y'all.
No, wait a second.
Stop.
You ran away during the flood.
But I gave you fair warning.
Well, you know what? That's maybe it's the best
See-
analogy.
see-
Because you know what? Just like that flood, I'm going down with the ship. It's going to be okay, even though I can't stand this baseball team right
Tried to tell y'all yesterday. Tried to tell y'all yesterday.
Stop.
And y'all didn't want to listen.
I'm tired.
That's why I got in
already.
the truck and left.
No.
And y'all
Dude.
had to ride the table to the station
So,
on the canoe or whatever you call it. That's why I left. Because y'all don't want to listen.
Ridiculous.
Y'all do not want to listen.
You are insulting me right now.
I'm sorry,
The
but
Phillies
I'm trying to help
insulted
you.
me with how they played yesterday. I'm just embarrassed. If I'm a fan at that game tonight, as they're running out on the field, I would make it a filthy atmosphere in there.
You're gonna boo the hell out of them?
Why you gonna do that, man?
Well,
Support your team.
they do-
No, because
Hugh, they deserve a good boo.
because this series was yes
No,
they do.
do not
Stop
do
it.
that.
No.
That's
this series
childish.
was I don't care. I'd call it whatever you want. This was a slap in the face to me.
Yeah, it was.
It was like I feel like disrespected right
Slapped
now.
both of them. They slapped both of them
They
cheeks. The
sure
Mets slapped
did.
both
They
of them cheeks.
sure did.
They just didn't show up with any urgency to win a
None.
baseball
None.
game.
And
I mean,
if-
that was a joke.
And if like they went out there basically yesterday and looked like they just wanted to go home. So if they're not going to show me that kind of respect, I'm not going to show them any kind of respect.
215-592-9494. That's how you hop in. We got a lot to do today. Eagles Radiothon rolls
Double
on.
cheek slap.
I feel like I was slapped across the face last night watching that. That pitcher's been in the big leagues for 3 weeks.
Oh, he was throwing gas,
and
though,
he
brother.
mowed them down.
He was throwing gas.
I can't believe you guys wanted an apology to Trey Turner. He swung at a pitch 3 feet outside in the first inning. I'm just so. All right, 215-592-9494. I gotta calm down before I say something I shouldn't say. All right.
If I hear I'm trying to tell you one more time,
Yeah, I'm
dude,
about to get in trouble.
I'm going
I'm
to lose
just saying.
it. I don't.
I
Stop.
care about you, Kyle.
No, dude. If you care about me, you will stop.
Okay,
The I told you so, Douglas stuff is just not going to fly today.
I care about you guys.
Where do you come down on the Phillies? Is it going to be okay? I don't know if Kyle's going to be okay. I don't know if I'm going to get through this show okay. I know Hugh's going to be giggling it up.